We back.
Yeah. What up?
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, man.
So you want to restart Peaceful Journey again, or what?
Yeah. Let's just go through cause we lost like everything before.
Right.
Yeah. So we starting this shit over, lost signal. But yeah, talking about the life and music of Heavy D and the boys.
Right.
Dwight Myers from Jamaica, from Money Earning Mount Vernon. Um, I got into him by watching his videos on Video Music Box and Young TV Raps. And like I said before, like he was like one of a kind, and you know being a big guy and not being ashamed of it, and being able to dance, and spit balls on the mic. He was talented. Definitely slept on artist. I think he's a legend. And I had the opportunity to see him in concert like 2-3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was great, man. How did you get into everything?
Let me think. I think it was when I first heard the song. Love. It was when I first heard that song.
Yeah, dope. That's a dope song.
Classic song, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so I think the first album I heard was, if I'm not mistaken, I would say either Peaceful Journey or Blue Funk, and I just instantly
Right.
became a fan.
That's Mike's favorite.
Right.
No doubt.
And
Like
like
living large, huh?
also, like I mentioned, he was. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Uptown Records,
I I agree definitely.
no
'Cause
make.
he was like the first artist to like really jump off that label.
Right.
Like before Jodeci and Mary.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah. So living large, that was the first album.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I never heard it until today actually. 'Cause I never bought it back in the day. But all the hit records on there, Mr. Big Stuff and Overweight Lovers in the House.
Right.
You know, love it. Those were great songs, and the production by Teddy Riley and Marley Marl. You know, Eddie F. Those I was slept on producers, man.
Very slept on producers. Yeah, that song. I try. I haven't heard this album until today as well, and
Man,
I very loved that how crisp the album was, even for '87.
man.
Like my favorite songs were like Nike, Dedicated. I gotta pull up the album again. Give me 1 second. Um, yeah. Money Earning Mount Vernon, Chunky But Funky remix. Like
That was dope.
very dope album.
Nike was a could have been longer to me though.
Exactly. I think it was like
'Cause,
2 minutes.
right, yeah. I was listening to. I'm like, yo, the sneakers song by Raekwon off of Immobility. That album, that one was one of the best like sneaker songs I ever heard. But the Nike one was too short. It's like 2 minutes long. And then Heavy. He's not even like going into detail about his favorite Nikes. I mean, he just talked about like his favorite color Nikes.
Yeah,
You know,
but that beat was dope.
yeah,
Fuck
definitely
yeah.
don't be.
And there,
That's a slept on album though. Slept on album.
very
You
slept
know,
on. Hmm.
I feel like a lot of his albums were slept on though. Like his whole discography to me.
It's a damn shame when like his albums are out of print. Like I think the most accessible one I will say is Nothing But Love and shit.
Like that's one is out of print too.
Yeah, exactly. But you can still like easily find that opposed to like Blue Funk and shit.
Right, right. The only one I saw that was available was Peaceful Journey. The other ones are like out of print.
I'm surprised you
You
saw
know.
Peaceful Journey, though.
Yeah, they have it for like I think it's $13 on Amazon.
Okay, I can deal with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, you get it now because it might be gone. Like his other stuff is gone. It's even the solo ones are gone.
Yeah, the solo ones, man, they cost a lot, man.
Yeah, and I'm surprised about that because like I don't think any of them did like really well.
Actually, the first solo one did very well.
Waterbed Heaven.
Yeah, Waterbed, because it had
Yeah.
like Big
And Steve,
Daddy.
right. And Steven hates that one. He mentioned that last night. That you like, you don't like that one.
That was I can understand, but that was okay.
Right.
It was his best
You,
one compared to the next one.
you felt like he was trying to be too much like Biggie.
Nah. And the reason I said that because like he was just being heavy and shit. Having
Yeah.
fun.
Right.
Like that. Like, is that what Steven said?
Yeah. He didn't like that. I thought Waterbed Heaven was good though. I thought there was some drinks on there, but you know, I don't know. He was on his player shit on that one.
Yeah.
You know. I don't have Waterbed Heaven. I have the one after that though. I got the heavy album. I got
Yeah.
that one. This one here. This one. Oh, my
Heavy.
bad. It's upside down. I
Yeah,
got that one.
that one was okay.
This is the one he did the joint with Big Pun and April.
Yeah.
On point. Cause I know they have a video for that one.
Yeah.
That joint was good. Eric Sermon did some joints on here. You got Q-Tip. He did a joint on here, and Q-Tip was on the chorus for Listen. And you got CeeLo on here. You got some joints on here, But this one was slept on too. I think this one is out of print also.
Not surprised.
Yeah, But yeah, getting back to the first album, I would give it like a 7 or something. I think I don't think it wasn't great. Like he had some joints on it, but it wasn't like his best album though.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5 or an 8.
Yeah,
All right.
you know.
Big.
Big Time. That to me was like one of his most like successful like commercial albums.
Mm-hmm.
And having like the New Jack Swing flavor to that album at that time. It was like New Jack Swing was a big, for rap and R&B and having him do the theme song for In Living Color. That was a
Right.
big thing, and I never missed that show. Like I should watch that show like every Sunday night when it came on.
Oh,
And
oh, go ahead.
and yeah, just that was the first one I bought. I've had that on cassette back in the day, and that was a good album. Like having Albie Shaw in there and like he had like a reggae flavor on some of the tracks, like Gyrlz and
Right.
Mood for Love. Being that he's from Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
that was a good album.
Yeah, this one was definitely a huge improvement over Living Large. I
Yeah,
feel like he found his style with this album, and I, to be honest, like I think my favorite song maybe Mood for Love. I just love that
yeah,
song.
that was a good song.
Girls That Love Me is a fun song. I can get down with that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And the bass line, I love the bass line for that joint.
Exactly, you right.
Yeah,
Flexing, that's my shit though.
I don't remember that joint. I gotta listen to that album again. It's been like years.
And this is also, I think, Pete Rock's first beats were on this album too.
Right,
Because you guys should know Pete Rock is Heavy
right.
D's cousin.
As a cousin and Trouble T Roy is P Rock's brother.
Right. Trouble T.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good album. I think I would give that like a 8.5,
Same.
you know. Peaceful Journey, that was the album where like Trouble T Roy had passed away. Like he had they were playing on a like a parking lot level, and like he fell off the parking lot level and he died, and they made that album right after he passed away. And like I said, like I thought it was the album was more upbeat than somber. Like you would think, like looking at the title, "Peaceful Journey," you know what it's gonna deal. He's gonna be talking about. But the title track he talked about it, but the rest of the album was like it dealt more with like the song Sister Sister. He talked about like domestic violence against women and Don't Curse. He had a Q-Tip on there and Grand Puba and Kane and G-Rap and they talked, it was basically like a rap song showing people that they can make a rap song without having to curse on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Is It Good to You, a love song, Love that. I love that song. Now That We Found Love. That was the first single.
Never liked that song.
You never liked that song? Now That We Found Love?
No, I love the video, but I just never liked Now That We Found Love.
Right.
Maybe when the OJs did it.
Right. Yeah, it's not one of my favorites. I like the song, but it's like not one of them like my favorite Heavy D songs. But you know, I didn't understand why they came out with it first. I mean, I guess he was grieving, but he wanted to. I mean, people grieve differently when it comes to death. So I guess he was like grieving. He wanted to be like more positive, you know, and have
Mm-hmm.
an upbeat tone for the album. And I think that's an underrated album. Like the you know, Pete Rock's production on there was some of his best for Heavy. You know, and it was a good album. And I'm trying to think what other songs he had on there. You know? And that's another album I haven't heard in years, yo. I gotta get that on CD.
I Can Make You Go, ooh.
Yeah, that was a love song. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I didn't care for that one though. It was like a lot of a lot of moaning on that song. I remember.
I'll give you that because yeah, the album did have a bit too many love songs, but
Yeah,
eh,
you know, and
not Drake level love songs,
yeah,
but
yeah. And he had what's the song? It's hard to get down because he's always around. I
yeah,
like that song. That was a dope song. You know. Yeah, it's I gotta definitely listen to that like again. Most of the stuff I had on cassette back in the days. Like I only got like two or three on CD.
I feel you on that.
You know, but that was definitely like a slept on album though.
Okay.
You know, I would give that like the same rating, probably a 8.5. I would give that album because it is a solid album.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5 as well.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
and it was just a shame. Like I remember like you know reading in the paper like that about Trouble T Boy passing away, and I couldn't believe it. It was like a big shock in the hip hop community, you know.
I can only imagine.
And I think I think his death like kind of changed Heavy too. I think he was depressed, and I think like it kind of like changed his music a little bit, you know.
Uh,
Um,
you can't
yeah,
see what I see.
yeah, that was 92, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, because the first time I went to see my first rap concert, it was the Uptown MCA tour, and he was on there and he performed that song, and that was like that summer that song that came out. It was like a real big hit, and MTV was they were always showing the video, and I remember getting the single. The single was the B side to Peaceful Journey.
Yes.
So I remember getting the cassette single and had like the little like prayer hands on the cover of the single,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that was a big hit. It was more harder edge from I think it was recorded for Peaceful Journey, but they never put it on the album.
I have a question.
Mm.
If you can remember, what did his core fan base think of this song? Because I've read some people thought that they didn't really fuck with it like that
They didn't like the song?
because they didn't really like the harder Heavy D. But he wasn't talking about no hardcore shit on the song.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was just,
but I mean the beat was hard and he had Flavor Flav. I remember he was in the video and he's on the chorus.
I love the video though.
Yeah. But I at that time I didn't hear nobody like complaining about it. Like everybody when he performed the song at the show, like everybody loved it. I didn't like we didn't have the internet back then, so it's kind of like different to like you know, to kind of like grasp of like what people were thinking. But I mean, as far as I know, people like the song.
Okay.
But I think like the song it was recorded when he was doing Peaceful Journey, but they never put it on the album because like it was like too hard and it didn't fit the tone of the album,
True, true.
you know. But that was a dope song though. Definitely love that song. You know, I think that song is on his greatest hits also, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah, that was a dope song.
All right.
Yeah. Mike says he's coming on for Blue Funk. We doing Blue Funk now, son. Just click the link.
Shit. Nigga's a character, man.
You know, definitely Peaceful Journey is an underrated album. Definitely people need to check that one out.
Right.
You know. Blue Funk, this I got Blue Funk in I think this came out in '92, but I didn't get it till like January '93 because it was like really cold outside when I got that album. And you know, again, like, you know, if people were complaining about, you know, you can't see what I can see, they definitely was complaining about this because, you know, it was his most street album ever. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at that time, like 92, 93, we're going into like the hard rock, you know, sound of hip hop, you know, with the youngsters that shaved their head and they had like Naughty doing they stuff and the Beat Nuts, and then you had Onyx coming out with Back the Fuck Up with the ball heads, and you know, you had Lords of the Underground and you know, even Crisscross, when they came out with the bomb that year, they had a more like gangster, harder edge to them. You know,
Yeah.
and 93 was really like like the year of like the hard rock, and it was like a lot of like, you know, Queen Latifah came out with Black Rain, and she had like a harder sound, you
Right.
know, and that's how it was with Heavy. And Heavy, yeah, this was like his street album, and I loved it. Like I this was like one of my favorites. Like this and nothing but love. And
Exactly.
you know, he had Primo. Primo did like a couple songs on here, and Pete Tony Dofat did the single. He did Who's the Man? With
Jesse
fucking,
Rich.
yeah, you know, he did that. I love that. I know a lot of people don't really care for that song, you know, and I thought it was great. I thought it was a great album. I like the way that in like throughout the album you have like an interview with this chick,
Mm-hmm.
and then like she's asking him different questions, and then he's talking about like, you know, like Troy dying, and I think his brother got shot and killed. What up, Mike?
Mike in the building.
You hear us, yo? Yo,
Yo,
what up?
What's up, bro?
good, y'all.
Chilling.
Reg, Chris,
What
What's
up?
up?
goody.
You
Talking
hear
about
us?
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
y'all.
You talking about Blue Funk?
Hey,
No, I was saying I like the little interview that Heavy did it like throughout the album with the reporter, the female reporter,
yeah.
and she's talking and she's like asking him different questions about his life, and he's talking about, you know, the death of Troy and his brother got shot and killed. You know, he's talking about like, you know, how he approaches a song as a rapper. You know, different questions like that. You know, and I thought that was good. That was like a little, you get like a little like look into his personal life. You know, and yeah, he didn't really have too many like R&B joints on this one. Like he had Truthful, that was like the second single, I believe. Like I remember who's the name of Truthful, the second single, and he had Blue Funk. But he didn't really have like too many R&B joints on this one.
Right. Is your mic good? Is your mic good, bro?
I think it's mine.
can you hear me, Reg? Or I sound fucked up too.
I can hear Mike.
Uh,
Hmm. You good, try?
I never my problem.
I'll go quick about Blue Funk. Well, I never really got on a Heavy D like that. Like I knew the singles and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and "Is It Good to You" was my shit. I always loved that song. But everything else I was never really keen on. I wasn't a big fan of that shit. But I heard the Blue Funk album around 2009, and I like it a lot. I fucks with it, man. Slow Down. Here Comes the Hefster. A Bunch of Niggas, which I believe is the first appearance of Biggie on Wax. Either that or the Supercat joint. You know, I thought that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Title track. Dope album, man. This just makes you want to revisit all his other shit.
I
You
agree.
know? Yeah, good album, man.
Yeah. With Blue Funk, man, this was the album that was just him progressing his versatility as an MC. Because like the beats were like more harder edge and shit like that. With beats like "Who's the Man," "Love Sexy," "Yes Y'all," which, in case you guys know or don't know, Primo used a snippet of that beat for the '92 interlude for Daily Operation and shit like that. Classic Gangstar album. What else? A Bunch of Niggas. I like A Bunch of Niggas, but I wish the EQ was better on Guru's part. I felt like his monotone voice got mixed in with the beat a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that tends to happen sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if this. I think his first appearance on Wax was the Real Love remix, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm always confused with either that. Yeah, either that, the Super Cat joint, or this. Probably before, probably late '92.
It was the Super Cat joint. You're right. It was a Super Cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought this album was released in '93 though, but it was like late '92. I wish I threw me off guard, but classic album in my opinion, personal classic.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I gotta listen to other Heavy D albums. One album I know was this joint.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what's tries going on and shit. But I know you haven't heard Nothing But Love.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
True. Oh shit. Because personally, I don't want to go on without him. That's my thing since it's this channel. But I can just ask you, how you been?
Yeah, no, chilling, man. I've been good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same shit.
So I miss you. I think y'all went on live last night or the night before.
Yeah, we were on last night. Yeah, we did the boot camp episode on Wednesday, which is very enjoyable. I really enjoyed that shit.
Yeah, I gotta finish watching that. I just been so busy this last week.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We did it with Kill from Apartment 5B. Really enjoyed that shit, man. I love our guests. Yeah, we have a great guest, man.
Wasn't Paulina from Apartment 5B as well?
Say it again?
Wasn't the girl who did the Ready to Die review Apartment 5B as well?
Oh, Portia. Yeah. She Apartment 5B too.
All right. Yeah. I think I called her Paulina in one of my other videos. I think I gotta correct that and shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. You ready for the Supreme Clientele review?
Oh yeah, I gotta take notes on that. But I pretty much know the album by the back of my head, but I still want to take notes on that shit because I want to give a good episode, you know?
Same. Yeah, man. Like, I cannot wait to do this review Thursday, man. I really cannot wait.
Oh yeah.
Cause I think I might do Something in Leather tomorrow or Tuesday and shit.
My favorite Run DMC album.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this one's probably my second favorite. The last great album.
I agree to that. Definitely.
You know, actually, I might re-listen to Back from Hell, and I might re-listen to that.
This nigga, try. What happened?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get Try's attention or some shit.
Oh yeah, I was just telling him to use his phone if he's out there. Use his phone or whatever, because maybe it's the computer. I don't know.